Welcome to Enlightened. We are celebrating 74th Republic Day. India got independence on 15th August 1947 and adopted constitution on 26 November 1949, which is mentioned in the preamble. The official name of India is Republic of India. Then the question arises why we celebrate Republic Day on 26 January and what is a republic? Let's understand it. A democratic polity can be classified into two categories, monarchy and republic. In a monarchy, the head of a state enjoys a hereditary position through succession. Example, king or queen in Britain. In a republic, the head of a state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. Example, India, USA, etc. A republic has features like political sovereignty in the people and not in a single individual like king, and absence of any privileged class and public offices open to every citizen. Now the question arises that only a democratic nation can be a republic. The answer is no. A democracy is defined as free and fair election with at least two parties, whereas a republic means head of a state is elected. China is a republic as head of a state is elected, but it is not a democracy because only one party exists. On the other hand, Britain is a democracy due to presence of at least two parties. These are Conservative and Labour Party. However, the head of a state in Britain is king. Britain follows democratic monarchy, whereas China follows single-party republic. India and USA are democratic republic as presence of many party and head of a state is elected. Now the other question is why we celebrate it on 26 January. British authorities appointed Simon Commission in 1927 as a 7-member body. The work of the body was political reform in India. There was widespread discontentment and mass protest as there was no Indian in it. And irony was that it was made for India. In response to Simon Commission, Indian National Congress appointed its own commission under Motilal Nehru. Nehru report demanded that India be granted dominion status. Dominion status means India's allegiance to British Crown while providing Indians with greater say in their rule. Younger leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose and Jawaharlal Nehru wanted to break all ties with the British Empire. Dominion status would make India party to British colonial exploitation elsewhere and mainly in Africa. Mahatma Gandhi at that time was the supporter of pro-dominion status. Bose and Jawaharlal Nehru criticized Congress idea and set up the Independence for India League. The Viceroy Lord Irwin promised dominion status for India, but the official gazette on 31st October 1929 did not mention it. That means it would not be available for a long time to come. Delhi Manifesto on 2 November 1929 by prominent national leader asked for assurance by Viceroy that purpose of roundtable conference was to draft constitution for dominion status. That was not the purpose of conference, said Lord Irwin. The state of confrontation began. Jawaharlal Nehru popularized the concept of Purna Swaraj and was nominated the president for Lahore session of Congress in December 1929. The major decisions were taken at Lahore session where boycott of roundtable conference, complete independence as the aim of Congress. January 26, 1930 was fixed as the first Independence Day to be celebrated. Purna Swaraj Declaration was a critical pivot point for India's freedom struggle. From 1930 until India won its independence on 15th August 1947, January 26 was celebrated as Independence Day or Purna Swaraj Day. Indian leaders wanted to get independence on 26 January, but British government promised to give freedom on 15th August 1947 to symbolize their win in Second World War, when Japanese Emperor Hirohito announced surrender on 15th August 1945. January 26 was considered ideal to promulgate India's new constitution. If you find this video somehow informative, then like, share and subscribe.